All right, it's Monday morning, and we're back from the weekend. Weekend was good. Had a great time over in near Houston, Texas, and we're going to get into the morning shave. And you've seen it out there with a few of you already. We're going with Honor Barbershop set new from Soap Commander. Very excited. Great thing about ordering from Soap Commander also, if I've also ordered from the same thing happened with the shaving shop, Peter Charcalis, his wife and daughter. They always send you like a great card. Also, Katie's Bubble sends you a card, which is awesome. A nice card thanking you for your order, and I really appreciate that handwritten extra detail. It's just I worked in sales for a little bit, mostly retail, so slightly different, in a mall back in the '90s. But that special touch is very nice as a customer. I really appreciate it. So Dennis and Carrie, thank you, and thank you. Peter and family when you send yours too when I order from you. But yeah, the Barbershop scent, very mild, clean scent. It's, I don't know how to describe it. I was smelling it out of the tub before I had it blooming here. And honestly, it reminds me a little of Kraken from Mickey Lee Soapworks. It's pretty close to that. And it will blend with all sorts of aftershaves. You're not going to get any crossover interference, I think. I got the matching balm mentholated. And I actually got the bath soap, and I used that in the shower earlier. And I'm just going to finish it off. I've seen a few other people do it. So I'm going to finish it off with the Fine American Blend today. And with the rest of the alum, the Thayers, the Tiege Hanley. So I'm going to wet the face first. I'm just out of the shower. Then get some bloom water going. I forgot to do while I'm doing that. I'm going to go with the Prismatic with the Ladas. This will be the third shave coming on it, so 2 shaves down. I put it on the Bulldog handle today, so I'm going to get that warmed up in the water down here. And I'm going to go with the Razorock barber pole, Italian flag handle, I should say. 24 mil Plissoft to get that soaking real quick. Those newer to the channel that haven't used Soap Commander before, vegan formula, great lather. Best part is 6 ounces for crap. Anyway, equates to $2.50 an ounce. So do the math. What was that? 18, $15. So great price. So I'm gonna just ring the brush a little. Get lathering up here. Yeah, it's dumbest thing happened last night in the NFL. If you were watching the, I had it on the ticker. I didn't have the TV on. I was trying to get to sleep, but I had ESPN going on my phone. I have the Cardinals kicker on my fantasy team. He kicks 2 40-plus yard field goals. I don't know, Hauschka for Seattle, who is probably, if not the best kicker in the league, he's in the top 3. I don't know what his field goals were. I think his tying one was another 40 or 36 or something. They get both within 30 yards. They're kicking from 20-something yards out each in overtime. They both miss and it ends in a 6-6 tie. I'm like, first of all, whatever your name is for Arizona, I could have used those points just to put a little more cushion between me and my opponent. His kicker tonight needs 13 points, which I don't know if he'll get unless he kicks a bunch of 40-yarders or something. Or Denver just goes haywire with scoring. But anyway, I was going to say Soap Commander. Vegan soap. Super easy to lather. Great slickness performance. Great for the price. I mean, it's a magic combination soap. It hits all the marks. If you don't like vegan soaps, then I think it's your preference. I kind of think you're missing out. I mean, I have tallow soaps too. I love them. I like them all. As long as the soaps perform, I like them. So, I didn't do the nose trick. Sorry, Steven. Yeah, this is a nice clean set. Clean Barbershop. Not an overly powdery one. Not a you know, some barbershops are in that category, like PAA Club Guy. Again, this one's not a aftershave scented style or extremely powdery, or you know, if you think about the fine American Blend or Razorock's American Barbershop, they just put out a few, like it's not scentless, but it's very light. Think more Mickey Lee's Kraken if you have that. I have 2 days growth, so that's why I'm going with the Prismatic. I wanted to use it again with a little growth because this thing is quite the machete of DEs that I've encountered. No puppy dog today. Pick her up after work too. So there won't be any weird noises when I say, hey, listen to this, and all of a sudden, jingle of a collar. So for some reason you want Soap Commander and you don't like scents and they're out of integrity, I say give this one a shot because it's very light. A lot of their scent strengths aren't heavy, which is nice. I mean, it's not overloaded, but they're very good scents and they're consistent. If you buy the bar soap and you get the balm and the shave soap, consistent across the board fragrance wise. So you're going to get a great matchup. And they sell it on a price break called the Experience, which is awesome. And they sent in, and it's kind enough, and I don't know where I put it, it's around here, but they were nice enough to send me a sample of Devotion, which I think is their seasonal. I think the lavender. I don't remember, to be honest, because I wasn't paying attention to the scent profile, so excuse me if I'm wrong, but it smells really nice. They come in a nice little wax paper pack, little sleeve with the sticker on it. Come to think of it, let me just dig around here for a second. It's right here, so bear with me. It's that kind of morning. It's Monday. Oh, where'd I put you, you wee bastard? Still here. Oh, that's disappointing. I had it handy. Oh, I did. But anyway, so maybe next shave. So my orders from the club are coming in. I'm waiting on a couple others. But so it's a neat concept. I mean, they ship from each vendor. So Peter's like, the club is like a clearinghouse in a way for orders. So I'll give you a partial mail call here while we're doing it. First order that came in Friday, I got Tonsorial Parlor from Katie's Bubbles, straight from Chris and Mrs. Bubbles, and thank you for the fish. And then I just came in Saturday while I was away, Cave Shave Works Limelight, because I wanted a lime scent, and I've never used Cave Shave Works, and then they sent a sample of Hump Day, which is a very bright citrus, almost like a candy-like citrus. If you think about like Smarties or something like that, just a real bold candy citrus. Let's see, I got my Soap Commander in. I want to say I got something else. No, that was it. I'm waiting on 2 razors and one more soap. If you don't have the Prismatic yet, I highly recommend it. Especially if you got a couple days growth and you want to hack through it, you don't have a slant, or you don't say all you have is mild razors. This one gives you kind of that feeling, but man, it is also effective. I mean, for me, it hits a combination of factors. I mean, I got 2 pass shave, and minus a little cleanup, I could stop now. Plus, also great residual slickness from Soap Commander. It's one of the best. All right. Yeah. I could do like another across, like go across, come in on both sides because I went out on both sides, and then do my neck and be done. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do a 3rd pass, but I'm not going against the grain on the upper part of my face. It is, to me, that effective and efficient a razor. It saves me from over shaving sensitive spots, like right here. Well, not right here, it's not really sensitive, just softer skin. Let's see, of course neck isn't really sensitive, but it is a tough area. But I'm mostly likely prone to get weepers depending on if I overshave. Obviously mustache area, I can get something on some parts of the chin if I'm not careful, if I rush. So I'm going to do the neck first. Alright, yeah, definitely. Okay, so now let's go in on the cheeks. Just a little against where my thick hairs are. That I made. If you've seen my other videos recently, I mentioned I got some thick hairs, but they're not a dense patch. So I do go against there. So, I forgot to mention this since I haven't shaved on video, but anybody hear some team from Chicago's in the World Series? Son of a bitch. They beat Kershaw. He clearly didn't have his stuff, so it wasn't the best Clayton. But props to the Dodgers for sure for having a great season. Oh, caught myself there talking. All right, you know what? Yeah, I like this. Remove the hawk here and hang up the prismatic. So this clearly was not a Razorock Aftershave. Except for my handling. Alright. Let's do a feel around. Let's extract some soap just to show you. Plenty of soap. Lather peaks. Mild scent. Yeah, this one, you know what? This is what I'm thinking. If you go to a barbershop and you know the hot lather they got the lather dispenser, that's kind of what this smells like. It's just got a funky, clean, not funky, I mean like that foamy, clean. Imagine if it was hot, you know what it would kind of be like. It's got that kind of thing going. Yeah, I definitely did okay here. I'm going to touch it a little. Yeah, we're not going to overshave anywhere else. This is a great shave. We're not chasing, we could chase BBS, but we'd open some places. So I'm going to pause, get all this crap off, and be right back. Alright, okay, I just did cold water rinse, and I got the alum. Tiniest bit of feedback. That's okay. Prismatic is like a pretty effective razor, so I kind of expected a little. I'm going to do a little rinse here in the sink. I'm going to let it stay on the face here. Yeah. Good job. I'm probably going to test this Prismatic once this Ladas blade is done. Move it up maybe to my Persona Red and see what it does. And then walk it up to my Permasharp. But with that Permasharp, I probably want to get a couple days growth on. Because as much as I love my Permasharps, they are good blades. I mean, you can let them do some work. Alright, so what Thayers do we go with today? You know, we got the unscented with aloe vera formula, non-alcohol. We got a little bit left. Let's keep using it. Had that on the road with me in a little travel dispenser, little bottle for my one shave I did. Saturday morning. Oh, see, this is the old packaging. See, I still got some left. That's foam, so it probably equates to about 3/4 of an inch left or so once it settles. All right. Fine American blend. Yves Saint Laurent, Rive Gauche, scent. Okay, so while I'm here, we're talking barbershops. So let's say there's 3 on the market that are this Yves Saint Laurent Rive Gauche scents. Fine American blend. CAD by PAA, which is similar. And then you've got American Barber, American Barbershop, whatever it is, from Razorock, and I have all 3. Lightest in scent strength is definitely Razorock's. Still good. I think the strongest in scent by a touch is Fine. I think it's a little richer and spicier. I think PAA's is a little mellow, a little more mellow, and a little powdery smooth. Still great scent. I mean, this is just a comparison of their differences. I have it. I use it. I have the deodorant. I have the soap, the shave soap. I think this one is probably closest to the cologne strength scent. But Douglas's, of course, PAA's has, you know, the face properties. So it's a trade-off on what kind of scent you may prefer all the way across the board with PAA, or you prefer Fine. But, you know, of course, Douglas with his always has other, you know, skin healthy properties, which is a great thing. So 6 on one hand, half dozen on the other, depending on which one you use. I have all 3, so. All right. Oops, that's probably a little too much balm for Soap Commander, because as you know, Soap Commander balms, you don't need a lot. They go a long way, so. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm convinced this is about like Kraken. And that's a good thing. I like Kraken. I like Mickey Lee Soapworks. I like Kraken. So, this After Balm, really, and it's mentholated, which is nice. First scent I got was kind of like Mickey Lee Soapworks. So, yeah. Clean it off here. So, yeah, Soap Commander Honor, Barbershop scent. Somewhere between the warm foam you get at a traditional barbershop and Mickey Lee's Kraken. So very mild, very pleasant. Would match with a lot. Great balm. I'm feeling the menthol in the balm. I got the bath soap. Finished it with Fine. And then I'm just going to do the Tiege Hanley offline and stop this video. Now, you know what? I'm doing here. So, tomorrow night, Cubs Indians. Best of luck to both. Of course, I'm rooting for the Cubs. And those of you whose allegiances lie elsewhere and you're rooting for the Cubs, thank you. We appreciate your positive energy. Cleveland's got a great team. Nothing to dislike about them, in my opinion, as far as I can tell. I didn't really watch them much this year. It's not like Toronto, for example, where there is much to dislike about Toronto. I'm sorry, there is. Especially Batista. Okay, a little more. Come on. Delivery's almost here. It's probably at the post office right now because they're holding some of the mail. Due to some jackwagon messing with the box. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I got to finish getting ready for work, so I will see you all probably tomorrow morning for the next shave. Bye.